welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to react to Season 3, Episode 8 of From Thresholds.
Thresholds, yeah. Let me just double check. Yep, recording. Interesting end to the episode. Last episode. It's been a week since we were able to see From, so we'll definitely get a refresh during the recap. But I do recall Julie and Randall kind of taking a trip together in the car,
discovering the area,
a little bit more.
The light,
where they actually.
The flame brings them into the dungeon.
In the dungeon, yeah. So Julie was like, Julie was like, "Do you feel it? I feel something." And Randall at first doesn't want to admit it. He's also still seeing the locusts coming after him, so he's dealing with that.
I will say, I really like how they didn't just. It's not like any other show where like something happens and then they get over it and then we never hear about it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like. I love it how we're still hearing about this thing that happened to these three people, because when it was going on, Sarah had made a comment that it's worse than the monsters, that there are things out here that's worse.
Yeah.
So if there's something that's worse than that, it's not going to go away.
Right.
And I love how they're doing that. They're keeping it around. It's still a threat, I think. Yeah,
the only one that is dealing with it in a different way that it doesn't seem to be affecting as much than what we've seen is Marielle. Yeah, she's dealing with it in her own way, but it's not really affecting her as much as like Julie and Randall is. Yeah. We saw the police officer who came into town had a very heated exchange with Boyd. She's kind of trying to show her power, not say that she has power, but she's like, I'm a real cop, you're not, you know what I mean? And she wants her gun back, and Boyd's just pissed off for her from the events, and it wasn't truly her fault. Yes, you shouldn't fire a weapon towards a home, but she's freaking out over something that she shot 5 times and is still coming after her. Yeah. So it was an accident, but I kind of feel like she's going to be hopefully a benefit. And maybe her and Boyd can really start working together because she's a police officer, so she has training. He was in the military. He has training. I think something better will happen for her. Yeah, for sure.
I like that dynamic between them.
Yeah. And then unfortunately at the end, Fatima is seeing, she believes that she's pregnant. They did the ultrasound. She's not pregnant. But then she was having a dream like something was inside of her coming out. Then she goes to the shed. She was getting a lot of pain in her stomach. Tilly came to help her, and Fatima has a lot of anger within her, and I think it's part of the pregnancy or part of what's going on. And unfortunately, she grabbed a tool from the shed, stabbed Tilly basically right in the heart, and then
what's his name?
Fuck. We should know his damn name. Ellis comes in. There we go. Ellis comes in right at the end, and she's like, "What have I done?" So he knows that she killed him, or that she killed her. Yeah. But what is going to happen now? Like, is he going to try to cover it up? Is he going to try to? I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah, no idea.
No idea.
I think a couple other things were.
Tabitha and Jade are kind of working together on stuff.
Yes, Elgen and what
Elgen.
The mystery behind that is the last thing he said. I can't remember. Like, is this where it happens, or is this how it has to happen?
Oh yeah, he went down to the
dungeon, not the dungeon,
the bunker.
Yes,
and he pushed the bookshelf aside, went into this back room, and he asked the question: is this where it happens?
Yes, like as in present tense, like.
What? Yeah,
exactly.
It was a hidden room.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a hidden room for the bunker. But why was it blocked by the bookshelf?
Sees the vision and then says that statement. And then Victor with Jasper.
Yeah.
I think we ended that pretty quickly. He just went into Sarah's house. So the question is, are we going to see that this episode? So. A lot of moving parts, guys.
Yeah, he tried talking to Jasper, and then his Victor's father came in, and of course Jasper's not responding at the moment. So we'll have to see. So yeah, guys, let's get into it.
Yep, let's do it.
Let's go.
Oh shit, they're sneaking her out.
Have a seat.
Yeah, they're getting her out.
And I didn't want to eat those rotting things anymore. Tilly came in and she was trying to help me. It was like I was there, but I wasn't. And I felt my hand reach for the shears. I couldn't stop.
And come morning, Ellis and I are going to figure out the best way. We're going to figure out how we move forward.
There's no way forward.
Hey, what happened back there? We are going to find a way to deal with it. Okay?
I left her there.
Okay.
Like I left her there.
Listen to me. Listen. We're going to have to let someone find her.
Oh my God.
They're gonna cover it up.
Yeah.
Look, I need you to be strong right now, okay? I need you to be... Ellis needs you to be strong, please.
If she's not found during the day and then night goes and they find her in the morning, they could blame it on the entities. Like she went out there to get food and they...
We're gonna be okay.
But if she's found during the day, different story. But I don't know. Just gonna go crazy. Jeez, man. So what did I say, guys? They're gonna cover it up. Well, that's the thing, though, because, like, I mean, the box is not in play anymore. They're not going to use the box anymore, but people will be in fear, similar to Sarah.
Sarah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this goes along the same lines of, like, this place can tear you apart and make you do things that you don't want to do, but the problem with that is we can't just have this place do the things to these people and allow them to still continue to be around the community. But
it's hard to control that because it's like
that'd be like taking Boyd's wife and letting her live among the people again.
Yeah,
right?
That's true. Yeah. After she's brutally murdered so many people.
So it's like you either cover it up or take care of the problem.
Find a way first.
Although
I don't
Sarah's
know.
still allowed to.
She respectfully feels it. Like I remember when she went into the colony house and people were looking at her, she was with Victor. She was like, I'll be outside. Because she knows that she can't be around people for too long because they're just going to get pissed. But yeah. Imagine if Boyd's wife, she's fine. She'll be fine.
It's just this place that messed with her.
She doesn't think it's a dream anymore. She won't handle a gun anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, Ethan.
Why is he mad?
You gotta stay off that sauce, man. We need your smart brain. Yep, he's back on the sauce. Can get a vision from the bartender? I told you to stop drinking. Yeah, put it down. There you go.
Yes.
We need your brain. Is there a downstairs?
Hello? Hey.
Jesus.
Sorry.
I forgot he was there.
Who the fuck are you? Sorry, I'm Henry Kavanaugh. It's quite the setup you've got. Making any progress? No.
I hope he doesn't become a problem with the drinking.
No.
We need help! Help! I need help!
What is it?
It's Tilly.
Oh my god, this thing is just taking pics. What is it now? First it's showing the bunker. What is it going to show him now? What is it? Ah, damn it.
The thing is, he knows more.
I'm going home. Have you seen Christy or Mario?
No.
Can you just tell them I said thank you for letting me stay the night?
I'm gonna thank you.
Thank you, Randall. We should go back and check it out. We both felt it, right? What if it can, like, I don't know, help with whatever's happening?
Now, what if it makes it worse? There is nothing here that wants to help us. Okay, nothing. So stay the fuck away from that place.
Remember what I said. Anybody asks, you and Fatima were with me last night, okay?
What if we just tell them the truth? I mean, explain what happened.
Ellis?
But they're gonna put her in the box.
I'm not gonna let that happen. Look at me, I'm not gonna let that happen. Get yourself together. Don't pack too much. Just enough for her to spend a couple of days out there in the shack.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna buy some time.
Oh, the cop's gonna poke around.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone see anything?
Not that we've heard so far.
Any,
We should talk to everyone in the house.
Boyd?
Yeah, it's a good idea. Start talking to people. I'll take Ellis out to walk the road.
Walk the road?
This could have been done by people we know or people we don't. We need to rule out the possibility we had any new arrivals yesterday that we don't know about.
See, they're chill, you know. She's got that.
Yeah, but
She
she
has that
pokes around too much and it's gonna irritate him.
If you don't think she did it, fine, then we'll just have to go talk to her and make sure.
Listen.
But this is something that people are gonna have to blame someone for. And if we don't figure out who, then it's gonna be Sarah, whether she did it or not.
Hello, Victor. Do you want a plate today?
Not like that. I told
He doesn't. He needs to talk, and you're not doing it right.
Doing the best.
No, you're not doing it good enough. You're not good enough.
Stop.
You're not good
Oh.
enough. You're not good.
Damn.
Wow.
I want all this to mean something. This place has you convinced that you need to save these children. You know why the phone is off the wall? Because it rang the other day. And the voice on the other end said his name was Thomas. Something here knows things about us. And it knows which buttons to push.
I know I shouldn't be here, but Victor is in my basement and he's in really bad shape. He said he only wants to talk to you.
I think you need Jade, actually.
No, Tabitha would be more.
But Jade is seeing
pleasant.
No, I know.
Yeah. I mean,
just looking for a Band-Aid.
Huh?
I cut my foot.
I better not let Christy and Marielle find you rooting through their shit. Hey, sorry I was so hard on you on the bus that day. Guess you were right.
that's a. It's like a nut to draw blood.
You're here.
Hi,
Good.
Victor. Hi.
Come.
Hey.
You sit.
Okay, Victor. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I don't understand.
He needs to tell me. You need to make him tell me.
To tell you what, Victor?
The secrets that he told Christopher, because he can help us.
Victor!
You have to be the one.
Hey,
you have to be
Victor,
the one.
stop it! Stop it! Don't do
You
that.
have to be the one.
Calm down. Don't do that, Victor, please.
See, the pictures always remembered so that I didn't have to.
Yeah, he's very comfortable with her.
I never drew one. So now it's gone.
Tell me about the doll.
His name is Jasper. I heard him once telling Christopher things that we need to know. But I don't remember.
Hey, look at me. We'll remember together. Just like last time. We're gonna do this together, okay?
It's so good. It's so. I love Victor. It is
Yes.
so good.
Yeah. Dude, the acting is amazing.
The acting's amazing. He's got like these comforting mechanisms and.
You doing okay? I'm fine. Because I thought maybe you might want to go see something really cool.
Oh, no.
She's going to take him out there.
No.
She's got to take him out there. And of course he turns around. Sure.
What exactly makes you think
would you have done?
you're going to be the one to figure this out? I imagine a lot of pretty smart people have tried.
I'm smarter. I didn't drag anybody. I only want to say this once. Tabitha is not in a good place right now. She doesn't need you filling her head with ideas.
Jim, she came here. She came here. Okay? She saw the drawings. She recognized the.
No, I don't need to explain this to you. You are a lonely, selfish, narcissistic asshole who doesn't give a shit about anything but yourself and your own goddamn ego.
This poor guy's just watching this.
You want to talk about your family? Let's talk about your family. Of the two of us, I am the only one doing a goddamn thing to help you.
You know what this does? This shows people how you are the smartest fucking prick in the room. So what? If it gets us home, who gives a shit?
If you want to keep your kids under lock and key, more power to you. Tabitha's a grown-up. You got a problem with what she's doing? Talk to her. We're gonna get through this, okay?
I need you and your dad to stop saying that. I killed someone. It's still
Babe,
there. What if it happens again? What if I do something?
You won't.
What if,
You won't. Look at me. Look at me. You won't. Lucky handkerchief. Remember? I love you.
I love you too.
God, this is so brutal for both of them. Because she's going to be dealing with the guilt. He's going to have to live with it.
Oh, Jesus!
She saw it. Okay. Get more with Elgen. What are you doing taking your blood? It's like she's telling him to do I don't know. Taking his blood? It's like she's giving him steps. What is it?
I think it was the shack.
Was it the shack?
I think so too.
You mind if Jim, I look at you right now. All I see is me standing there 40 years ago. I was so sure I could fix her. It never occurred to me she wasn't broken. You may tell yourself you're doing it for your family, but you're doing it because you're scared. You want a drink?
No, I don't. Oh, my dad was a drunk.
Mine too.
The night my daughter was born, after Tabitha fell asleep, I went to the bar across the street from the hospital, and I stared at that drink for hours. And I promised myself I would be a better father to my kids, a better husband to my wife. What are you doing?
Giving you the chance to renew your vows.
I like that, though. Here you go. Do it again.
Ever since I woke up, something has been happening to me. I hear things in my head. I hear people screaming, and it won't stop. But yesterday, I was out here with Randall, and when I saw this place, everything went quiet. I feel like something, like it wants me to go in here.
You bring a fire. If you bring a torch, you can get in.
You're at a threshold. It's
Title of the episode.
Scary, but the hero has to be brave. We can go in together if you want.
Watch her go, and then without him. Oh! What the fuck? Now she's got to know how to get out.
I think she just walks right out.
That's her. She hears people screaming. That's you, Marielle, and Randall.
Victor, do you remember where you were when you heard Jasper talk?
It was dark in the basement.
The day you heard Jasper talk, what was it like outside?
It was sunny. We were playing hide and seek.
Yeah.
Because Eloise was good at hide and seek. I could never find her.
Where did you look that day, Victor?
Everywhere. The bar, the diner, the houses, the church. I looked in the church. That was where it happened. That's where I saw Jasper talking to Christopher in the church.
Why aren't you guys talking to the one person in town who actually murdered someone?
What?
Oh, you don't know about Sarah? She doesn't know about Sarah.
Okay, we are running out of time, okay? Maybe if you explain to them, all right? And then give it a little bit of time.
And in the meantime, what? What? I love Fatima. I do. But we do not know what...
Boy, look, I have a whole lot of people up there just ready to march on Sarah's house with torches.
It wasn't Sarah.
Boyd, look, I know you care.
It was Fatima.
The one person that probably loves Fatima just as much as
Wow. Boy, that's Martin. She's seeing that vision.
How do you know my name?
He needs the rope. Please.
Wow. She was there?
Hey, what?
Who's down there?
You need to leave. It isn't safe here. Go!
That event already happened.
I know.
That's interesting, though.
No, Victor, just help me. Just tell me what's going on. Help me.
Okay.
She's seeing events that have already happened.
This is freaky, dude.
So technically, she threw the rope down to Boyd.
Hey. It's okay. Oh my God.
You need to bring her back.
Can't do that. Not yet. Not until we...
Until you what? Manage to resurrect Tilly. I love Fatima as though she were my own. But we have a town we have to worry about here, Boyd. And if you try to hide this and people find out...
They will understand.
You think they understood about Sarah?
Yes.
No, they didn't understand. They accepted it. People swallowed it, but they certainly did not understand it. There is either something horrible growing inside of her, or else this place has finally broken her mind. Either way, it's only a matter of time before it happens again. Boyd, you may both want this to be okay, and God knows I want it to be okay too. But if you are not gonna tell everyone, then I am.
When I opened the door, I heard voices. So I was quiet and I wanted to get closer to the bottom of the stairs. Jasper was telling secrets. It wasn't Jasper. It was the boy in white. He was the one that was down here. He was the one who was... He said the answers to the end are at the beginning. That it started with the children. What the others did to them, the people they trusted. He said the children were born in the dark. And then they were murdered in the dark. And when the children laid on the stones, they poured their hope into the roots that made the symbol, and those roots became the tree. Christopher wouldn't listen. So Christopher would go to the tree, so I told my mother what the boy in white said.
That's what led his mom.
That's why she left us.
They're gonna be gone, dude.
Yeah. He's gonna tell her. She might mention what she saw. I was brought here. And there's something else. Or he brought the blood. She drinks the blood, and that's what cures her. I don't know.
I'm gonna leave supplies for you at the shack twice a week. You need anything, you leave a note behind.
Okay.
You bring the pen and pad?
Yeah. It's in the pack. Look, Dad, I know you don't want me to do this. But if you had the chance, if you and Mom could have ran even after she did what she did, what would you have done?
I love that.
No.
Fatima! What? Fatima! Fatima!
Where are we going?
It's just through here.
You sure we're supposed to be this close to town?
I told you. Ellis is waiting.
He's lying to her. He's acting weird.
Yeah, he was like, Ellis is waiting for you.
Ellis? I think I'll wait for him at the shack.
It's the only place that the baby will be safe.
There is no baby.
Yes, there is. It's
It's just not yours.
Get out of my way! Get out of my Elgin! Get out of my way!
Come on. The baby knows you have to stay.
Elgin, stop!
Fucking it's just going to get worse.
Elgin, get out of my way!
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, dude.
Wow, dude. Wow.
Fuck this show. No. What the fuck? Now I know that he's doing this because of the
I think there's
the lady
something,
in the kimono.
I think there's something he knows. Obviously, he knows.
Yeah.
I don't think Elgin's a bad person. I don't think he's doing this.
They're making it sound evil because of the music and shit. Yeah.
They're making it look like that, but I think Elgin is actually helping the
her,
situation.
Yeah. Because why would he take his blood? And that's why I kept thinking. That's why I was like, does she have to drink the blood to kill what's inside of her? I think. Now, what's interesting, the phrase is, well, the baby's not yours.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll have to get more information on that. But I agree with you. I feel that, because even, when you look at his face isn't turning mean. It's very soft looking, which you can say that is kind of sadistic.
Even when he grabs her, it's not. Yes, he's using force, but
it's not really forcible.
It's not like he could have just straight yanked her off those stairs and thrown her. Like he's big enough.
He's being kind of gentle.
Yeah.
And even when he was pulling her in there, he was going quite slow. If he was really indictive, he would have fully dragged her, thrown her
up and thrown her in that
so
room. At least that's what we hope.
That's what I'm thinking. Well, you kind of see his face almost like with elation, like, well, the baby's not yours. You have to be in here. Mm-hmm. And when he was in that room and he turned to the lady in the kimono, he said, is this really where it happens? And we don't know what that means yet, but it sounds like she has to be there. Maybe it's to help either deliver a baby if she has one or release whatever's inside of her. We're gonna have to find out in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, them trying to cover it up. I mean, I understand why. Donna, she loves Fatima, but she's like, everyone in the town thinks it's Sarah because Sarah's the only one that has killed people.
Yeah.
Now her brother, in my eyes, her brother was an accident. What she did to her brother was similar to what Fatima did to Tilly. Because she did it in a way out of anger and she just swung the knife and it accidentally cut his throat.
Yeah.
Now, what she did to Kenny's father was different. She left the door open. That was on purpose.
But again, it wasn't her.
It wasn't her, but that's the thing. The town doesn't understand. They don't understand that. And I love what Donna said. They accepted it because you told them to. Now they don't have faith in you anymore.
Try telling them to accept it again, right? And that's, I think, what Donna was trying to get at is you don't have the pull that you used to because of what you did with Sarah. Mm-hmm. Now try do it again and you'll lose everyone permanently.
Well, this situation, in a way, this situation is different because this is the wife of your son. Yeah. She is your family now.
It's going to look bad.
It's going to look bad. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, is Elgin going to keep her down there and not tell anyone until after whatever happens? Or are we going to be looking for Fatima for the next 2 episodes? Don't know. Another crazy thing that happened, Julie going into the tunnels.
I'm going to call it a time warp.
She was like in a time warp. So apparently it was Julie who threw the rope down to Boyd. She also heard Tabitha and Victor when they were in the tunnels, but nothing really ever happened there. But I was like...
It's like it took her back in time.
It took her back in time.
Solely to perform those actions.
That already happened.
Yes.
It's... Well, it's kind of like time travel. You have to go back to do those. You have to go back to do those things in order for the future to happen.
I'm watching that whole sequence of events, and I'm thinking to myself, just when I thought I understood what was going on here,
your mind is fucked.
Yeah, it just screws it up even more.
I don't know.
I don't even know where to go with that.
Do you think they're going to be introducing any type of time warp, time travel?
No, I don't know, man.
Well, it seems like they just did, in a way, because
the question is,
especially
if
with
you go
throwing
back
the rope
through that doorway, if she goes back in, what happens next?
Right. What other events that? But here's the thing, though. Yeah, see, I don't understand, because
what I found interesting was the fact that she threw down the rope, not the fact that she heard her mother. What was interesting about that whole sequence of events was the children yelling a cooey.
She heard that
through the tunnels.
Yeah.
So now she's linked with the children, exactly like her mother.
Yeah.
So my question would be: is she going to?
Well, and Jade, Jade heard him too, but
is she going to talk to her mother?
Yeah, about it. She should. She needs to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just so interesting, because it's like, I'm trying to think, if they're trying to do a whole time warp, time travel thing, it's like, well, she didn't go into that. She wasn't in those tunnels until the events took her there. Maybe for as long as Randall, Marielle, and her were down there, maybe there is some weird time warp there. So when she went back through it, it took her to that event because she had to do it.
Yeah.
And then it continued to a different event, like you said, with her mom and Victor in the tunnels and the kids.
Well, what I would like to know...
maybe I wonder if there's another event that she would go back in, and some mysterious thing that we were like, what? How did that happen? And for some weird reason, instead of Marielle and Randall, it was her.
Yeah.
But you could be right, because she's the daughter of Tabitha. Maybe she has a little small chosen one connection.
I don't know. And so the chosen one actually played into further on in the episode, where we find out that Victor's mother was not the chosen one, but rather it was Christopher.
It's Christopher. Well, the boy in white. Well, Christopher may have been the chosen one, yeah.
The boy in white was telling Christopher he needed to go through
He needed to go, and then Victor told his mother the events that transpired, which led her to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, well...
what happened to his mother?
She was still somewhat the chosen one in a sense, because she saw visions of the place.
Before. Yeah.
But maybe it wasn't... But in the end, she wasn't the person to save the children, because it was initially Christopher, and it was just Victor told her mom about the situation, so she decided, I will attempt it.
Along with that, we find we get a little bit of backstory on the children. That their blood soaked into the roots and formed the faraway trees.
Yeah.
Maybe not all of them.
Yeah. So I wonder if there's any connection with that to what Elgin's trying to do, because he took his blood. He's not a child, but maybe it's something that could be separate. Could be just
there's a children. There is a child possibly involved in that situation.
Well, there's a child because of Fatima.
Yeah.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Okay.
Actually, it doesn't.
Well, I'm trying to piece together the children and
I think you're trying to piece together everything. Like
the children, the blood, his blood, her child. It's not hers.
I don't know. Again, we're around a central theme that Drell and I have been trying to talk about. Get a town hall.
Talk about this shit.
Everyone talk. Right?
They need to.
Like Julie needs to now talk. Victor and Tabitha now need to talk.
They all need to talk.
Jade needs to talk.
Jade needs to get in there too, yeah. And I do like...
Elgin needs to talk.
Elgin, well, hopefully he hasn't gone psycho, but Elgin needs to talk. Yeah, I did like the conversation between Victor's father and Jim.
And Jade and Jim.
I think Jim's
ironed out.
Yeah, I think Jim's understanding that he's afraid.
Yeah.
And I like that he's like, here's a bottle of whiskey, here's a bottle of alcohol or a glass of alcohol.
Time to renew your vows.
Sit there as long as you want and be a better father, be a better man, because right now you're just running scared. So All right, guys. Yeah, 2 episodes left. We're hopefully next week we'll be able to record them both, because we definitely don't want to watch one and then wait a week. We want to definitely watch them back to back. So if we have time, we will. And then depending on that, if we are able to do it, if you guys want, let us know in the comments. If you guys want to see both those episodes in the same week, we can post 2 episodes in the week so you can see the final 2 instead of waiting a week for the finale. But let us know in the comments if you want us to do that. And we'll let you know if we were able to record both. So let us know your thoughts. This episode was wild, and we're getting close to the end of the season. And unfortunately, then we're going to have to wait for season 4.
I know.
It's all right, though. But yeah, let us know, and we will see you guys in the next one. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.